Number 9, you said? Number 9, Ron Torno. 10, Richard Gadsden. 11, Kelly Klontz. 12, Brandon Litton. Gianna Evaristo.
All right, so we're going up for a second round of qualifying. That's Friday night is always the best time, best weather conditions to lay a number down. So let's see what he does on round 2.
You'll walk in, 2-1 racing countdown. After we're stopping Matt and John have big beat in Maple Road. Close the gap a little bit on you and Gage, but wide open coming into the 4 wides. Does that put some more pressure on you because of all of the kind of calamity that can happen here at the 4 wides, or are you just running your own race at this point?
Well, you try not to let it put more pressure on you. You know that it's going to take one round at a time. I was pretty, I wouldn't say I was disgusted, but I thought Maple Grove, I had a really good shot at winning the Wally, and I thought that was a good opportunity to capitalize from a point standpoint on Gage. It's rare he goes out second round, and I thought I had something for Matt, but that's why they count down 6 races and not just 1. So we all came here basically a tie. So we'll see how it shapes out Sunday. We're going to have fun with it either way it goes.
I'm very much looking forward to the next 2 months in Pro Stock Motorcycle. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I think you're going to see everybody. We're going to push our machines to the limit, and we're going to push ourselves to the limit. I think you're going to see everybody's going to give the best they got.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Richard Gadsden, Vance and Hines Suzuki, is one of the 4 World Championship contenders, and I have motorcycles out on the launch pad. We can send it back up to the booth, and Joe Costello ready to go for Q2 on Friday Night, Joe.
Great job, Jason. Gianna Evaristo gets there with the number 3 qualifying position, 680 with a 5, 198 miles an hour.
Brandon, yes.
686.3 at 196 is 7.
All right, Brandon.
Getting there first. In Reading, Pennsylvania. And over there, lane number 4, you just heard Richard Gadsden.
Let's go, Rich.
Looking to improve.
Let's go, Rich. Let's go. Damn, look at all them. Rich 676 with an O.
Gage Herrera, 676 to 0
with Richard
Gadsden.
Yes, sir,
what a
Rich.
Run. Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness. Chase Van
Yes, sir, Rich.
Thousands of the qualifier continues to be on the cutting edge of performance, and we've got
Richard
2
went a
bikes over
104.6.
201 miles an hour. Gage Herrera is your number 1 qualifier, 675.7, with Richard Gadsden, number 2, 676 to 0, and Matt Smith, number 3, 676.8. It's a very tightly wrapped up there in the top 3. Dallas, now repping North Carolina, Brewer Reed, same story.
It's crazy, but look where we are. On top of the RV, and look at our view. Whoa. I got him. Wow. What the heck happened? Huh? Yeah, he's getting out. Wow, it's still on fire. I know. Yo, we can see, we just saw a funny car come through here on fire, like right past the finish line, throw the chute, wide open on fire, on blazing.
It would not be good to fall right here with this metal thing.
No, it wouldn't.
How about you be careful?
me. I'm trying to hurry up and scarf down this world's most delicious pancakes that my wife makes so I can get over there to watch Rick Hendricks fly in and then get over to Richard, because Richard's doing a NHRA podcast thing at 11 o'clock. All this is happening at 11 o'clock. I'm trying to hurry up and eat. Get off my telephone.
Inherited. I don't even know if it was a choice, to be honest. I'm probably a third generation motorcycle drag, maybe fourth. My grandfather was a stunt rider back in the 60s. My father was a big street racer. He didn't do it legally, but he was a really good racer. And my uncle kind of took it to the drag strip at Atco Raceway, and he went on to be a 14-time national champion. And this is all I ever wanted to do. I always say I didn't have a plan B in life. It was motorcycle drag racing or nothing. And
sometimes that's better.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes your choices in life really easy. I went to high school for mechanical.
Wifey don't play. Anytime there's a chance to win a lottery or some raffle tickets, and she gonna get some. She's like, you never know, we could be the lucky ones. She right.
We're not going to be at
Which one?
This is one in October. No, you don't have to be.
But it's moments like that where you have to at least take a step back and appreciate how just awesome the raw power and performance of these race cars. And from the top end of the racetrack to the broadcast booth, Jason Galvin, Courtney Anderson, joined now by motorcycle drag racing legend Ricky Gatson, hanging out with us here this week. And welcome back.
And you know, my wife was just saying when we was walking from the stands, like, this is our favorite track. You know, you only get 4 wide normally one time a year.
Right.
But for them to bring 4 wide to the countdown, you know, you don't get any better than that. 4 all at once, that's a vision you can't get out of there.
And the motorcycles that don't normally make the Vegas trip earlier in the year, to your point. So this is now an opportunity coming into this weekend. You talk about Pro Stock motorcycles specifically. Your nephew Richard has as good a chance as anybody right now to win a world championship. 4 motorcycles left Maple Grove last weekend within 9 points of each other coming into the weekend. It's crazy.
It is crazy, because if you think about it, this is one of the first times that it's been this close. Now, of course, in the beginning of the countdown, it's always close because they reset. But the fact that they're coming into the second race here and there are 9 points between them, so which means that can be shuffled and qualified.
Yep.
You know, number 1 qualified is 3, number 2 is 2, so that can move around. So unfortunately for Richard, yesterday they had a problem with the setup and he didn't qualify within the top 3, so he lost those points.
All right, what do you think? 4 wides here this weekend. We get ready to dive into the Pro Stock car, but is this a weekend that we see maybe somebody kind of sneak up and surprise the world because of how different 4 wide can be?
With Pro Stock motorcycle, you just need period.
Pro Stock motorcycle.
Pro Stock motorcycle, you know, it's drag racing, so you never know. You can't count anybody as a winner because there's too many top runners. With 4 guys running for the championship, it could be either one of those, or if somebody has luck on their side, which I always say luck is better than skill, you can see a new person in the motorcycle.
Especially in 4-wide. We see a lot of things happen in 4-wide that don't happen. I talked to Richard Gatson up on the stage earlier, and he was giving a piece of your history. I learned so much about him. That boy is driven right now to win this championship.
Comes from a great family.
So the future is in the kids, and I never forget that. So I appreciate you guys having me up here. It's always fun. Anytime you want to talk to me, I'm down for it.
And if you're looking for a Pro Stock motorcycle rider to root for the championship, Richard Gatson, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take all the luck I can get. You guys stop by, give me all the good luck wishes you got.
Thank y'all.
Thank you guys.
Good to see you hanging out here, Rick. It's always good to have you up here at the booth with us. Thanks for swinging by here. And you got a lot going on with 4 wides and whatnot, but always good when you can jump up here and chat for a little bit.
Appreciate it. I love it. Love it.
Ricky Gadsden hanging out with us up here in the booth. All right, into Pro Stock Car, we dive.
Seen all those people who left the stands when Pro Stock, they have finished servicing. Come back up and watch some of them.
Cycle being pushed off the line. He will not make the call here in the final quad. Gadsden and Gage make identical runs. 6.838 to a 6.839. Gadsden by 1 thou is quicker, and because of that, Gadsden picks up a bonus point. Matt Smith gets 3, Angie Smith gets 2, and Richard Gadsden earns 1. Back on the points leader, Gage Herrera, who picked up some points last night. Gage went 6 for 6 last night. Matt Smith picked up just 3 points last night. And so Matt able to earn 1 back there.
So this is crazy. The young lady walks up to me and taps me on the shoulder and looks at me and says, "You don't remember me, do you?" I'm like, no, you look familiar. She said,
And I said, "Hi."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Why do you look familiar?"
Yeah.
I said, "Because I used to follow you around like a puppy."
I thought you
when
were,
you were.
I told Richard, I thought she had the wrong person
Yeah.
at first.
I know, you looked at me and then you're like, "Oh,
I didn't see the finals,
good."
but I know you're in this.
I used to follow you around as a little kid, as a little girl. I used to follow you around all around the drag strip. So I'm thinking she's mistaking me for somebody else, right? And she says, "I'm Rich Rogi's daughter." Y'all probably don't know Rich Rogi, but when I first started, when I was like 17 years old and I first started drag racing, Rich Rogi used to run Super Gas, used to run all this stuff, and Rich Rogi was the man in Pennsylvania, up in Maple Grove Raceway and everything. Everybody knew Rich Rogi, and everybody knew his girls, his daughters, because he took them everywhere like I take Richard. And now she's out here racing top alcohol dragsters. So this is cool. I want to see her and I want to see Angel run. But her and all her sisters is her crew. So this is cool. Well, it's part of her crew. Look how stuffed she is in there. She looks very uncomfortable. Look how tight it is. Wow. That looks very claustrophobic, right?
Focus.
She is, yeah, she has to be focused.
Here we go.
It's praying for her.
Lucas Oil top. Jackie Frick, and Jackie Frick is able to gain a spot. Wow, what a quad. Jamie Newton continues to show the way. But a big move.
So this is the last round. It's about to go out Q4. They're getting ready for Q4 right now. So the weather is not any better than it was in Q2. So I don't know if there's any chance of anybody moving up. But they're gonna try, that's for sure. Yo, y'all ain't tell me, I just found out some shit. I just found out some news. Hey Jaden, I just found out some news you ain't tell me about the next race. I just found out. You ain't tell me. You didn't tell me.
Quickest
93.
693 to the 6195 for Brandon Litton and Chris Bostic. Has to pull the clutch in early. So Brandon Litton stays 14.
In these lanes, but getting into the top half of that field, right in the middle of that cluster, if you will, could be a big deal.
So Gage and Matt. Lanes 1, 2, and 3 in order, and they're qualified first, second, and third. Here we go. Gage Herrera will be the #1 qualifier in Mission Foods Pro Stock Motorcycle for the 29th time in his career. Gage goes 677.2, Matt goes 679.2, Gadsden goes 681.1, Chase Van Sant goes 686 with a 6 and will not improve.
So Sunday morning is race day, Sunday morning. And it's about time for driver introduction, and then shortly after that be first round of elimination. So it's gonna be an interesting day of Sunday. I'm hoping that Richard does really good, that the whole Vance and Hines team does really good. So let's see.
Your number 10 qualifier, the winner in waiting, John Hall. Your number 15 qualifier, Ryan Naylor, and the number 2 qualifier, two-time race winner this year, Richard Gadsden. Right here, guy. All right, Bostic, why are you going to be one of the 2 that advance?
Ryan and Richard Gadsden, who has got a couple of wins this year, 4 racers.
Yeah!
Separated by 10 points in the top 4. Why are you going to be one of the racers to advance?
That's simple. I ride for the best team in motorcycle drag racing. I got a fast bike, and I feel good. I'm comfortable on it, and you know, I think we got more left in the tank even than what we showed in qualifying. We look to find it today, and I think it'll take me the distance.
Good luck.
Thanks, man.
The quantum 2 will advance. 2 will go home. The NHRA Championship Countdown. John Hall and Richard Gadsden in the top 4 in points. Just a couple of points out of them.
What's up? Oh, man. I was wondering if you was going to come.
I got you.
Why you wondering if I'm going to come?
I got you.
I think so. No question about it. All right, here's Richard Gadsden in lane number 1, the Vance and Hines Suzuki. Rev Zero, go to him. One of 4 motorcycles that entered this weekend with a 10 points of lead. Here in lane 3, the Red
Yes, Rich. Yes, Rich.
For John Hall.
Richard looked like he was in.
It's the best run he's made all weekend. A team that lost a motor on
Good
Friday.
job, Rich.
Sat out Friday evening, had to come back yesterday.
Probably
get into
about
the
an
field.
hour and something.
681.
Richard went on. Yeah, you
Good
good.
enough to advance.
Richard went on
Matt Smith will
106
pick his
on that.
lane in round
He
number
can go
2,
faster.
Followed by Gadsden, then Hall.
What happened to Gage? What? What?
Gage stood up like Gage stood up. Gage stood up.
Carolina native in his first start of the year, getting out of round number 1 in Pro Stock Motorcycle.
Look at Marcus. I know Marcus happy.
Calamity in round number 1. The points leader is out in the first round of Pro Stock Motorcycle. Yeah, if Angie has a long enough day for Angie, you could put one more bike ahead of Gage Herrera, no question. No question. The final round, that incredible race with Casca and Austin and Matt Hagan. I believe on Casca, and Bob Casca, the third one. What was
all right, so second round.
You're the slowest car of the quad, but got there first.
2 quads left. Richard's got the toughest quad out here. He's racing against Matt Smith and John Hall and Kelly Potts. So
on the bench.
Yes, Rich. Yes, Rich.
For Matt Smith to get there second. John Hall's motorcycle slows again, 7:04.168. Kelly Klotz makes another strong run, 6:86.
Good job, Rich. Good job.
Double 09 live, but his bike slowed down. Otherwise, that would have been a really tough run.
Yeah, John Hall threw 330 feet in his shoe, whatever it was. He slowed.
John's out. Yeah, Richard and Matt.
Smith
Richard,
headed
Matt,
to the
Angie,
final
and
round.
Gianna.
Gadsden picking his lane, followed by Matt, Angie, and Gianna. We go back to Courtney.
All right, this is it. This is the finals. So this is it. In case y'all don't know, this is 4-wide racing. So 4 people go to the finals to determine the winner and the runner-up. So this is like the semifinals and the finals all in one. So whoever gets to the finish line first will be your winner. And of course, and your runner-up is determined right here, 4 races. Let's go, Rich.
The Vance and Hines Suzuki, Motul, Revzilla, and he is surrounded by Matt Smith, Buells, Angie in lane 2, Gianna lane 3, Matt in lane 4. The finals of motorcycle are off and running. Gadsden leaves first. Does Matt Smith have enough motorcycle to get there? It's a great drag race, and Richard Gadsden's going to get it done.
Yes, he did it! He did it! Yeah! Yes! Yes, Rich! Yes! Yes! We got one! We got one! Yeah!
6.803, 199 miles per hour. Richard Gadsden able to out-gunsling the 3. Matt Smith Racing Buells, and Richard Gadsden goes 680 with a 3, 199 miles per hour to get the win. Matt Smith comes home second. Richard Gadsden is going to leave Charlotte, North Carolina, the points leader in pro stock.
Yes!
680 with a 3, 199 miles
Yes!
And Richard and Matt had a whale of a drag race.
Yeah, Rich! Babe, we riding down the other end. I'm going to ride down the finish line.
Third win of the year for Richard Gadsden. Third win
Yes!
of the year. And Gadsden gets it done.
Yes! Rich, yes! Come on,
And it was Richard Gadsden versus 3 Matt Smith Racing bikes in the final of Pro Stock Motorcycle. But I think also key was your teammate, Gage Herrera, was out in round 1. How huge of a day was this for your championship hopes?
Selfishly, it was a huge day for me. It's not often he goes out early, so I was able to capitalize on the points. But, it didn't really feel that great being the only Lone Ranger against all 3 MSR bikes. But it gave me a little extra motivation. Last week in my hometown. I wanted to get him back in his hometown. Wanted to thank Vance and Hines, Motul, Revzilla, Suzuki, CP Carrillo. This is all for you guys.
Yeah, Rich! Yes! Yes! Yes!
I forgot that part.
Watch it cut. Yes, nephew. God damn it. God damn it.
Well,
yes, sir.
I'll get you one.
You did. You did. So cool.
How cool is that, brother? How cool is that?
Damn.
I'm very disappointed. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. There you go, Mom.
There you go, Mom.
Finally got you.
We did it.
We got 2 left. We get you guys out of here. All 4 motorcycles that were top within the same round. Qualified second, got through round 1, got through round 2, but one of his opponents in the title hunt on the trailer. And then at the finals, he was surrounded by rivals, Matt Smith Racing Camp, and it did not matter. For the 3rd time this season, 3rd time in his career, he is your new points leader.
Yeah!
round number 2. You have it in round number 1. If you think to yourself, like, man, this could really be a special day for me.
Yeah, you know, you got to mix emotions because you don't want to. Selfishly, you're really happy, but, you know, you don't want your team to have a bad day. I would have rather been 3 or 4 games times, like in the finals. But, yeah, you know, we're all racing for the championship right now. So, you know, I'm starting to count the points in my head and I say, you know what, you got to stop. You got to take 1 game at a time. And, you know, we really fought hard for this. And unfortunately, we had a good fight. We didn't have a terrible fight. We had we had some bad luck in the last race and we didn't knock ourselves out of it. So to bring this win home for them and see it against the bikes, I'll take it.
You finally broke through for your first win earlier this year in Bristol, and a lot of people told you it will get easier to break through from here on out. I don't know that it's necessarily been as easy since that moment, but has that moment earlier this year taken some pressure off you and allowed you to relax as well?
Yeah, it's definitely taking some pressure off you. Winning doesn't get any easier, but just your confidence of knowing that you can win is what kind of gives you a different swag, different attitude when you go up there, and you feel like it's possible. You don't have to do the miracle here we're doing. You got a good fight on the team, so we're getting there now. We're getting there.
Uncle is pretty proud now.
So proud. Yeah, my uncle, he and my mom is here as well. They never got to see me win the race. They both see me, I believe, runner-up. My mom has seen me runner-up 4 or 5 times. So let's get
Points leader, Richard Gadsden. All right, talk to this man. He looks cool now. I don't blame him. And from the other side, points leader, and the winner for the first time, Kelly Danica. All right, Philip.
Just don't make a mistake, let him get first place.
See him. I walked up.
The first race I ever went to.
I walked up to him yesterday and I said, "Hi."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Why do you look familiar?"
Yeah.
I said, "Because I used to follow you around like a puppy."
I thought you
when you were.
I told Richard, I thought she had the wrong person at first.
I know. You looked at me and then you're like, "Oh,
I didn't see the finals.
good."
But I know you did.
You got a video right here.
As if I won it, but it feels the same, bro. I'm so happy to hold one of these that you earned. I don't need to earn it. You earned it. That's good enough.
You be quiet.
Damn, Wally.
You hush.
That's
All
what's
right, I
up,
gotta go
man.
pack up.
Sit.
Yeah, all right.
I just wanted to say how good it was to see it.
What do I say, y'all? What do I say? Like, that boy, he man now. He doesn't. I never imagined him being where he is. But he's there. Like, he's there. He did it. I'm proud. It's a good moment. I gotta go. Bye.